This story isn't just about moving to the Philippines, it's about how life can completely change in just 1 year.
There are good wives in the Philippines.
For her, it meant leaving the most dangerous city in the Philippines.
She literally fought her way out of there.
For him, it was quitting the police force, changing careers, and moving to the other side of the world. A whole new culture, new discoveries.
Because I'm so shy with him.
A very unusual wedding, the birth of child, her first trip to Russia to meet his family.
A little bit disappointed.
Buying land in a small Filipino village, building a house, and then an unexpected separation.
They said, "Why do you need a foreigner?"
Today we're visiting Alexander. We'll talk with him about everything that's happened over the past couple of years. We'll take a look inside the apartment he's renting, drive out to their new piece of land to see how the construction is going. And of course, ask him why he decided to change his whole life, how he met his future wife, and much more. Hi guys, before we go to our friend's house, we want to visit Sunday market on Valencia. It's the town where we lived before. They living here also now. Container house.
Of your days, if waves shall fall.
You want to find a book? It's here. Nan!
And treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. For the bread is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling, Valencia? Is this love that I'm feeling right now?
Breakfast for Yuri. With the pancakes and eggs and chicken and some jam.
Jam?
Oh, with ciabatta. So here is the Alexander family apartments. It's a pretty nice neighborhood here. Oh, let's check what they're renting here, ask some questions, and after we go to their plot, what they bought recently, and they're building a house already. Let's go. Alexander has completely changed his career and now works online. That's what allowed him to spend a long period in the Philippines and even live in different countries. Let's ask him how he ended up here and have him give us a quick tour of his apartment.
Tell us where you are from and what you did before coming to the Philippines.
My name is Alexander. At the moment, I work as a quality engineer. In simpler terms, that's a tester, a software tester for various applications. I am from Russia, from the city of Ivanovo.
The city of Ivanovo in Russia is known as the City of Brides. After World War II, most of the factory workers were women, and the textile industry became considered a woman field. Even today, Ivanovo is famous all over Russia for its textiles. People even joke that if you are looking for a wife, you should go to Ivanovo. But for Alexander, things turned out very differently, and his path was far from the easiest one.
I'm from Ivanovo, city of brides, but I never found love on those streets. I'm from Ivanovo, city of brides, my heart kept moving to different beats.
Before that, I worked in the Ministry of Internal Affairs as an operative officer for 7 years. I decided to change jobs, and when I got into testing, I started fulfilling my dream of traveling. I always dreamed of it. So, when the opportunity arose, I started my travels from Serbia, Montenegro, then Thailand and the Philippines. Well, actually, everything is very simple. It wasn't like I was specifically aiming for the Philippines to find a wife here. Subconsciously, I allowed for that possibility because there's a stereotype that there are good wives in the Philippines. Well, of course, wives are good everywhere, depending on who you find. But the very girl I liked and later fell in love with, I met her here in the Philippines.
Oh my god, I need to ride an airplane and I need to meet him. It's my first time to travel alone. And he booked me a flight and I'm so worried. I got in Cebu and my ate, she said maybe Alexander will scam me. Like, he will not arrive in the airport, he will not pick up me, and I'm so worried that time. And after that, I meet him. I'm so nervous and go, oh, he looks different in photo and in person. He's handsome. He's my first foreigner. I did not talk a little bit because I'm so shy with him. And we go in Jollibee and he wants something like chicken. And I did not know that he meant about burger. And I ordered chicken for him. And yeah, I'm so nervous. But a little bit excited also.
And now I introduce you my English teacher. It's Zoraida.
We met in a mundane way. I immediately liked Zoraida's profile, that is, she had modest photos. I wrote to her and her communication was also modest. We chatted a lot and I suggested she fly to me.
Zoraida is from Iligan, a city in the north of Mindanao. On the map, it's just about an hour drive from Marawi, the place where she once worked as a primary school teacher. Check out these photos from Google Maps. This is the city the whole world heard about in 2017.
Marawi battle for Marawi, the Marawi siege. The crisis in Marawi drags on. Militant terrorist groups Iligan city, around 30 kilometers northeast of Marawi.
My name is Robert Hall.
The kidnappers shouting,
They killed by kidnappers. Complete ruins.
and ISIS militants stormed the city of Marawi.
Mindanao in general has long been considered unsafe. In some areas, foreigners were kidnapped for ransom, and sadly, not all of those stories had a happy ending. That's why most tourists, and even many locals, try to avoid this part of the Philippines.
They really didn't want to let her go. She literally fought her way out of there. In fact, even when she visited me for the first time, she went back home and, well, she argued with many people, but now, thank God, things are more or less okay. She managed to work as a primary school teacher in Marawi.
In a region where gunfire and conflict sometimes became part of reality, she lived a completely ordinary life, working as a primary school teacher.
After that, we decided that she would fly back to me and we would start a journey through the Philippines.
In the end, they met on natural and safe ground, Cebu, and from there, the journey together through the islands began.
Let's just run. We've only just begun.
When we started our journey, we went from here to Cebu, then to Bohol, Panglao, and after that, we went to Mindanao. She is from the city of Iligan. We spent 1 month there visiting many of her relatives, and after that we flew to Manila to arrange our marriage and so on.
Alexander and Zoraida didn't exactly get married in the traditional way. Circumstances pushed them into it. When they moved to Manila, Zoraida was already expecting a baby, but they decided it would be better to have the child in Alexander's home country, where his parents could help. His mom actually works in healthcare, so it felt like the right choice. To get a family visa for Russia instead of just the tourist visa, they needed to be officially married. The problem is, in the Philippines, marriage paperwork can drag on for months. On top of that, if the bride is between 21 and 25 years old, and Zoraida was 22, you also need a parental advice document. Without it, the marriage registration gets delayed for 3 months. And before the age of 21, it's even stricter. You actually need written parental consent. So they found a loophole. They got married online. Even though they were sitting right next to each other, the state of Utah in the US allows couples to legally marry over the internet. That certificate can then be translated into any language and voila!
So the day
has come when I will become someone's husband. I invited those who, I assume, can get up at this time because it is 4 in the morning in Moscow. It's a bit exciting. For now, I'm setting up the workspace for the wedding. It will look like this. We will open the laptop and start the conference. More precisely, the authorized person will start the conference. We will join this conference, and the process will begin directly.
So excited.
But first, let's have Alexander give us a tour of the place where they live now. And then we'll come back to their story and how they got married. Soon they'll be leaving this apartment because they're building a house. And very soon we'll also show you what they're building and where.
Hello everyone, let's do a small room tour in our apartment. We have 2 bedrooms. This is master bedroom. We sleep here with Zareda and Arhelia together. When my parents visited us, they sleep here. Simple, some second bedroom. We also have 2 CR. This is with shower and second one on the upstairs. Usually it's living room first floor and bedrooms on the second floor. And it's because I like that apartment because it's good view from balcony. This is our living room and kitchen. And also there is 2 balcony. Yurchik, hello. This is my garden with Russian flowers. I'm planning to move it in our house in the future. That flowers name Barkhatsy. This is Astra. Soon it will be flowers and mango. But I'm not sure about mango because our land, our site not so big, and mango tree could be very big. This is beautiful view on the palms, and sometimes you can see Cebu right now also.
How much is the apartment?
It's 25,000 pesos plus electricity bill. Only electricity. It's especially beautiful when pink sunset there. Sunset. Yeah, and it looks like in the movie.
Zoraida, do you really take Alexander as your legal partner in marriage?
Yes.
Thank you. Alexander, do you really take Zoraida as your legal partner in marriage?
Yes.
Alexander, go ahead and place the ring on Zoraida first. Congratulations. You're welcome.
It took about 15 to 20 minutes. Now I need to return the room, the bedroom, to its original state. Now I have to edit the wedding video. Not like the usual ones everyone is used to, right? What's usually at a wedding? Celebrations, dancing, drinking. Ours went a little differently.
How did the parents react? Parents, relatives?
As far as I know, if relatives find out that a girl has started a relationship with a foreigner, they are happy. But with Zoraida, it was the opposite. They said, why do you need a foreigner? It's better to have someone local.
I understand my mom because maybe she a little bit disappointed because instead of I go to focus on my career, I married Alexander and go to Russia. So it's my dream to have a happy family, and I have daughter and I'm happy now.
Out of nowhere, Alexander packed his things and said goodbye to Zoraida.
One of the most exciting days has arrived. Well, there are misunderstandings, yes, because of the language barrier. But usually it's like, well, in the first couple of days, it all gets sorted out. And there wasn't really if we argue. But we do argue maybe once a month, let's say, but by the next day we communicate normally as if nothing happened. One of the most exciting days has arrived. Today I'm going to Serbia.
He hadn't exactly planned of finding love in the Philippines, and all his belongings and documents were still back in Serbia, where he had been living before coming here. So he flew there to pick up his stuff and take care of a few things, with the plan to meet Zoraida later on in Russia.
I really wanted to introduce Zoraida to my family, that's the first thing. Second, she wanted to meet my family herself and naturally see Russia. There was more confidence that the future childbirth, which was planned at the time, would go more successfully, and that's why we decided to go to Russia.
Citizens of the Philippines, especially those traveling abroad for the first time, must undergo a very thorough check at the checkpoint, at passport control when they leave the Philippines.
Yes, another challenge came up. The thing is, Filipinos are allowed to leave the country only with a lot of caution. The authorities are strict because of fears about illegal migration and human trafficking. For women, it's especially tough. They often ask where they're going, who they're visiting, and to show documents, photos, even proof of their relationship. Having a ticket and a visa isn't always enough. I've been through this myself. When Naive and I first flew abroad, we weren't married yet. She was taken to a separate room and questioned who I was, why we were traveling, how serious our relationship was. Just words weren't enough, you have to prove it. That's when Naive pulled out her phone and showed our YouTube videos. Traveling together, sharing our life. Those videos saved us. The officers saw it was real, and only then they let her go. But here is the big question: would they let Zoraida leave? Even married couples with all their papers in order sometimes get turned back right at the airport. It's always tense. You bought a ticket, you're ready for a new life, and everything comes down for a few minutes in a small room behind a closed door. While Alexander was moving from Serbia to Russia, all he could think about was Zoraida. Would they let her through? And if not, what then? And finally, he saw her. Yes, in Moscow airport.
Welcome to Moscow.
Now we need to find my parents and then we'll head to Ivanovo. That's it, we got in the car, we were met, everything is great. We'll be filming a family vlog now. Zoraida was so happy, she couldn't hold back her emotions.
That is not just to have a child, but to actually live together. We lived in the village for almost 1 year, probably 10 months we lived in the village. For the first time in a Russian apartment building entrance.
At first, they stayed with Alexander's parents.
We're going to the village. Zoraida will be in a Russian village for the first time. She's amazed by the fresh milk. How can this be, she wonders.
But next day, they moved into a house in the countryside.
It's the house we rebuilt with Dad.
Life there was simple and cozy.
Zoraida meets the cat. Prepared Zoraida for a walk. I marinated the kebabs.
It's summer, but it's cold.
Grilled kebab. You like food there in Russia?
Yeah, I like food. My favorite food is mushroom. Mama cooked mushroom for me. Yeah. And also the vegetables there. My in-laws like to plant and it's fresh. And I like that.
What about shawarma?
Yeah, shawarma. It's big. Compare in Philippines, it's big. I like the shawarma. Sometimes we eat.
They did a backyard photo shoot. Later, they found out the baby's gender and prepared for the birth.
Yes! Класс!
Went fishing,
Yes, it's your first fish, Rita, congrats! Okay, it's enough, Zarita.
then the big day came. The first time they meet their little daughter, Arhelia.
Our daughter's grandmother took the child and is walking with her. She won't give him back to us.
The first months passed in the beauty of autumn.
We should call Zoraida. Go, 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 Zoraida.
And then came winter. The very first time Zoraida saw snow in her life.
What? Wow! Let's make photo. Yes.
After that came New Year's, more time in Russia,
Кто не знает Лосяшку? Лосяша знает все.
I was so shocked of his parents because his parents is very wonderful. They welcome me like their own daughter, and my mother-in-law helped me a lot, and his father is very gentle. They're very wonderful parents, mother-in-laws and father-in-laws. I'm expecting that, oh, I'm a Filipina, maybe some in-laws, they will just work me like in-house, something like that, clean. That's what I'm expecting, so I need to ready for myself. But when I arrive in Russia, no, it's different.
We liked everything, of course, in Russia, but here in the Philippines, it's still Zoraida's homeland, and we made the decision to come here to live. And in any case, we will somehow establish our base here. We plan to spend some time periodically returning to Russia to live.
and then they flew back to the Philippines together with Alexander's mom. Later, more relatives also came to visit them in the tropics.
Strangely enough, I like the cuisine. Many say that Filipino cuisine is tasteless and unhealthy. That's not true. There are many delicious and healthy dishes, and there are dishes that, yes, I'm not very fond of. I like the attitude of the locals, positive. When you just walk down the street with a child, everyone always smiles, greets the child.
How did you decide to buy a plot and a house?
Well, I'm always interested in real estate and so on. What can you purchase for what price there in Thailand or the Philippines? Since I want to have my own nest not only in Russia, we have a house, but also somewhere else where we can come, relax, rest, and live for a certain time. And when it happened that I married a Filipina, and since it's possible to buy a plot, which I prefer, of course, we decided to look for a plot and build a house.
So here we are. About the road, maybe you tell a couple of words about the road, it's like owner who's selling this lot's gonna fix it, or
That road is new. Before there is no road, only that road through other houses. And before selling, we said we need road. We buy only this road, normal road. And he ordered truck. They make a road. When they do it, it was looking good. But now it's like that because of typhoon, strong rains. And anyway, broker wants to make a road normal road because he has a lot of lots here. He needs to sell it. He will sell more lots when it's good road. And he want order truck again to cut that layer of soil, and maybe we will add some money to make cemented road, or maybe only lines, cemented lines. We'll see. Now it's okay for us too because we can use second road. It's possible to get here on that road.
what lot you bought? What size is it?
We bought that site. It's 600 square meters. We pay around 1 million pesos for that. It's enough for us. Yes, we are going to Darwin to make a real estate purchase deal. We arrived at the lawyer's office. Okay, the deal is done. We got the contract. Now we need to focus on the house construction. So here I am at the site. This is the newly made road. There was no road here at all before, just rocks. The plot is from this post to this post. But be careful, there is one. When we buy site, we immediately start to build construction. We have contract to build fence, house, and porch.
How much fence?
Fence from hollow blocks. It cost around $10,000, including gate. Our house around 90 square meters and plus porch. Porch it's separate price. Only house it's around 1,500,000 pesos, and it's all included in the price.
I wanted us to have 2 bedrooms on the sides so that when people slept, they wouldn't disturb each other. Yes, we will have a living room divided into a kitchen living area, well, a relaxation area, and on the sides 2 bedrooms. It turns out that the hall will be 45 square meters, and each of the bedrooms with its own bathroom will be 20 square meters. The front of the house will be entirely made of panoramic windows because it's cool.
Okay, can you make quick room tour? So here is glass.
It will be big glass, yeah. This is living room, this is bedroom, 2 bedrooms with separate entrance.
About this one?
It's like porch, I think it's like porch. So it's 3 meters and it's a good area for walking, spend time with baby, his family, and it looks view from there. I will take a look later.
So how is electricity here?
It's near here enough. Only 1 post.
Just 1 post?
Yeah, it's including in contract also. I'm going to make a water tank area here because water here only is scheduled, only evening time. It's not so big price for square meter. It's normal, I think, yeah. This is living room, kitchen will be here, bedroom, yeah, every bedroom has toilet, shower, with shower. There is a lot of comments about very thin walls. Finally, they start making
septic tank.
Yeah.
Septic tank, it's the same. Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
For the tour. We will wish you good luck to finish it on time.
Thank you so much.
I will visit again when you finish. We'll make already a finish room tour.
Yeah, and let's make a barbecue.
Yeah. Here is one more lot for sale. After our tour of the construction site, we all sat down for lunch together. And when the house is finally finished, we'll definitely come back and film again, this time to show you everything complete. Thanks for watching.